There's always going to be something to look in your life and say, I'm not happy about this, and this is a problem. And look at it as an opportunity for you to grow.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making hits, dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it. Peeling off like the whip orange.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Do Good Movement. Our purpose here is to make a positive impact in our society through real-life education. The movement comes into play when you guys share the content to help other people do good just like you. Today I want to talk about problems. We all got them, right? A problem's only a problem if that's what you tie your emotion to, right? You could either look at things going on in your life, things going on in society, things going on in the world, things going on in your business, things going on in your job, things going on in your relationships, right? You can look at things as a problem. And when you look at things as a problem, you're going to tie this emotion to it, and it's going to put you into a mood where you're frustrated, you're angry, you're upset, and it could just really fuck up your day, right? Because it's how the lens and the view you're looking at what's currently ahead of you. The way that I want you to shift and start thinking about things you would call a problem, look at those as an opportunity. Look at the situations going on right now in your personal life, in your relationships, in your work, in your business, in your friend groups, whatever that might be. Look at everything going on as an opportunity. There's a reason that those things are going on today. And those reasons are there to serve you, not to take from you. These opportunities are here to serve you, but you need to look at it that way, okay? So let me give you a quick example to put some context in this. So back in 2013, I had this big lifted truck, and I was driving this truck, and there's some blind spots in my mirror, and it was nighttime, and I made this turn. And when I made this turn, I ran into a car. It's my first accident I ever been in. There's another car involved. And that really beat me up because I'm like, man, I consider myself a good driver, and that just happened, right? And now, I didn't have a lot of money either, and I ran into somebody's car. And so it was a kid, somebody just got their license. And when this happened, the kid had his dad come to the scene. And I'm like, okay, here we go. And so I ended up talking to the dad. And we start getting, go through it all, exchange cards, and then we started up talking about work. And back then, that's right when I started my artificial grass company. And so I start talking to this gentleman, and within over the week, we have a meeting, right? We have a meeting about opportunity. This gentleman's been in sales. He's been doing it for a while. I'm a smaller business with only a few employees at the time, and I was struggling to find good salespeople. Through this accident that happened, through this problem that happened, I had to find a net out of it. I had to find something that was going to be a plus. And through conversation, next thing you know, a couple weeks later, this gentleman's now working for my company and producing income for my company. That not only just paid for that car accident I was just in, but it 10x that, right? Because I had the open mind at the time, and I was looking through the lens on how do I make this accident serve me? How do I make it benefit me? And when you start looking at life that way, it really starts to begin to serve you. Another situation that I had is I snapped as you guys heard another podcast, if you're new, this is going to be news to you, but where my pec and tendon get connected, it snapped right in half, right? The best shape I've been into in my entire life, really strong, looking really good, was really happy where I was, frustrated with some different things in life. I noticed that I wasn't I'd go and surf a lot and wasn't enjoying it the way I did, or I used to, and I think it's just because I expected the waves to be good all the time, expected to get the good ride, those different things, and I just started expecting things in life versus earning things in life, and next thing you know, I snapped my right pec, and going through this, I was praying, and I'm like, hey, God, show me how this is going to serve me. This happened out of nowhere. There's a reason for it. I want to learn why this happened, and I want to learn from it. And, fast forward a few months, what I learned was gratitude and patience. Always be fortunate with anything you get to do, because that is not guaranteed every single day. We're not guaranteed even to be here every single day. And be patient. I was always been in a rush with like anything that would go on in life. I have to go do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to work out first thing. All these crazy routines all over the place, right? And when that happened to me, and I used to always say, like, I'm only 100% if I did my exercise first thing. And there's some truth to that, but I really sold myself on it, where if I didn't get exercise to the end of the day, I had an excuse to not be in a good mood for the day. And when this happened to me, knowing I have to go in surgery and there's this long road to recovery, it's not acceptable for me to be like that, because I wasn't able to get that endorphin high first thing in the morning. So that surgery, that injury has also served me, because I'm a lot more patient. Everything doesn't have to go on my order, and whatever's going to come at me during the day and whatever I get to go do for fun, that's a plus. That's not an expectation. So there's just couple examples for me. But there's things going on in your life right now that you're unhappy with. And let me just be transparent with you. There's always going to be things in life that you're unhappy with. No matter the amount of money you're making, no matter the beautiful family you have, no matter the promotions you have, no matter what car you're driving, there's always going to be something to look in your life and say, I'm not happy about this, and this is a problem. And we all understand how we feel when we look at things as a problem, we're unhappy. It's a shitty feeling, right? It sucks. Sometimes we're just waiting to fall asleep so we can wake up the next day and see if it's different. And we're wasting life. We're dragging ourselves down. We're looking at the glass half empty, okay? And that's not a way to live. So when you see these things, change your mental outlook on them and say, this is happening for a reason right now. And there's something I need to learn from this. Don't try to rush it. Be patient with it, and look at it as an opportunity for you to grow, for you to fix that for the long term, for you to go ahead and work on yourself, for you to go ahead and work on others. Everything that we are faced with in life, I believe it happens to us for a reason, because there's something that we need to learn from every situation that could help benefit the next generation, our friends, our family, different things like that. So when you go into the next problem that shows up in your life, smile at it and say, okay, I understand you're here for a reason, and I understand that there's something that I need to do and learn from this, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to charge that way. Again, anytime you look at that as something to pull you down and a reason why you're not where you are, or your day's just going to be messed up, different things like that, you're always going to start believing your thoughts. You'll always believe the things that you say, and that's not always, the things you say and your thoughts aren't always necessarily true. But when you start looking at it and say, hey, not a problem, I'm happy this showed up at my door today, and I'm happy to be the one to resolve it because I get to learn from this and I get to grow from this, you're going to start hunting for more challenges. You're going to start hunting for more opportunities, because you're going to get addicted on what that challenge and what that opportunity did for you. It's going to do many great things, and that's what I'm focused on. I go around my business, I go around my life, and I try to find that problem, because I know if my life is where it is today and I'm pretty happy with it, and I could find more problems, I could find more things that are wrong, I could find more people that are mad at me, whatever that might be, that's going to be my next journey to get better. Because once I solve those problems going on and I make them serve me, I'm going to level up as a human being, I'm going to level up as a leader, I'm going to level up as a dad, and now be able to go win there. And I'm not just saying this because I'm Dylan. You guys are the same. We are all the same. Change your mental outlook on it. It's going to sound weird. It's going to be different. But when you face a problem, say, this is here to serve me. I'm excited to have this right now. Give me more. What else do you got? Egg that shit on And then you go show it who you are and how you go win and how you go accomplish. Don't curl up in a ball. Don't be sad. Don't let that take any more of your life than it should. That's happening for you. And be thankful that these opportunities, be thankful that these problems are happening to you. I know this cannot sit well with many people in what I'm about to say, but I want you to really think about this. Life is a short time frame, and our ticket can be punched at any time. Some of us listening today have lost people recently, including myself. Some of us have experienced losing people in general, okay? And it's very sad when that happens. When that happens to you, there's nothing we could do to go rewind time to get that person back. But there is one thing that we can do. We could start looking at the way we spend our time differently. We could start looking at the way the actions we take. We could start looking at the conversations we have. We could start looking at the other people that we love in life and say, how do I get more quality with you? When those things happen, those are all trigger points that we need to be making adjustments in our life to start maximizing different things. So when the next person passes, there's no regrets. There's nothing we feel bad about because we learn from that one passing on how we're going to be treating others and how we're going to be doing things with more quality. That's how you guys need to look at life. So that obviously, somebody passing doesn't be like, oh my gosh, my life's amazing, right? But I use that example because it's heavy and it's deep, and I'm showing you on how these different things can serve you. And when you look at that, you're not wasting time, right? But when you look at that and you have grief in these different things, which is sad, right? I understand it. I've been through it. But you could get stuck in this like dark shadow for a long time, and it's not a fun place to be, and it sucks. And that's not why things are happening to us. Things are happening to us so it could help us remember and get better and do things with more quality from here forward. So when you say problem, get that word out of your dictionary and start saying opportunity. Everything is an opportunity in life. Everything's an opportunity to get better. Your car broke down, there's a reason your car broke down. Your rent got raised, there's a reason your rent got raised. Maybe you're not pushing as hard as you can. Maybe your job, right? Your job's not paying enough for the amount your rent got raised. Maybe that's a sign saying, step up and go get a bigger job. Go work harder. Go get a side hustle. All these things are going to pester you a little bit, but they're all challenges that we're going to be faced with. And we get to prove how we're strong enough and how we could push through them and win these different things. And again, like I said a little bit ago, if you change your mentality like that, you're going to go look for more shit to go wrong in your life because you're addicted to the growth that comes from it. I love you guys. Do good.